What if the way we count time today, seconds, minutes, hours, is not the only way? What if other civilizations once carved time into shapes so different, so alien to our minds, that they feel like stepping into another reality? In the heart of ancient India, sages, astronomers, and philosophers crafted a system of time divisions so intricate and profound that most of us have never even heard of them. Time wasn't just a mechanical ticking, it was a rhythm of the cosmos, a pulse that tied together the universe, the gods, and the daily lives of people. Today, we are so locked into hours, deadlines, and digital calendars that we forget time is not fixed. It is a human invention. Ancient India reminds us that time could be seen in 1,000 different ways. In this episode of The Time Tellers, we dive into the forgotten units of Indian timekeeping, from the tiniest flicker of a moment to cosmic cycles that stretch into billions of years. And before we begin, thank you, dear viewers, for helping us grow this channel. If you're new here, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Your support fuels our journey as we bring timeless wisdom back to life. Forget minutes. Forget seconds. Ancient Indian scholars divided time into units that feel almost impossible to grasp. The Nimesha, the time it takes to blink once. The Kashtha, 18 blinks. The Kala, 30 Kashthas, a rhythm woven into chanting and meditation. The Muhurta, a larger unit, equal to about 48 minutes, and considered sacred for choosing the best moments for rituals, journeys, or decisions. But it gets stranger. To the ancient Indians, the body itself was the first clock, a heartbeat, a breath, a blink. Time wasn't separate from life, it was embedded in the rhythms of existence. These divisions weren't just intellectual games, they shaped how people lived each day. A day was carved into 30 muhurtas, each tied to auspicious or inauspicious qualities. Starting a journey in the wrong muhurta could spell disaster. Holding a ritual in the right one could promise success. The Brahma Muhurta, which begins 1 hour and 36 minutes before sunrise, was considered the most sacred part of the day. Even now, yoga practitioners and monks wake during this time for meditation, believing the universe itself is quieter and more receptive. Contrast this with our modern mornings, rushing through alarms, emails, and coffee. For ancient Indians, the day was a cosmic performance, and time divisions acted like musical notes in a grand symphony. But Indian time divisions didn't stop at the human scale. They extended into cosmic cycles so vast, they make our calendars look like children's toys. Yugas, 4 great ages, Satya Yuga, Treta Yuga, Dvapara Yuga, and Kali Yuga, cycling endlessly, each lasting thousands of years. Kalpa, 1 day in the life of Brahma, the creator god, equal to 4.32 billion years. 1 night is just as long. Mahakalpa, the full life of Brahma, stretching over 311 trillion years. Think about this. While we complain about a slow Monday, ancient Indian thinkers imagine time on a scale where universes are born and destroyed like sparks from fire. This dual vision, from the blink of an eye to the death of a universe, makes their time system one of the most mind-expanding in history. So, what does all this mean for us today? Modern life slices time into rigid blocks, 9 to 5, 40-hour weeks, 60-second deadlines. We act as if hours and minutes are absolute. But the ancients remind us that time is malleable, flexible, and deeply human. The Nimesha teaches us to value micromoments, a breath of calm, a blink of gratitude. The Muhurta shows us that not every hour is equal. Some moments are more powerful than others if we choose them wisely. The Yugas remind us that life moves in cycles. Productivity isn't about constant growth, it's about flowing with seasons of energy, rest, and renewal. If you start treating time less like a prison and more like a rhythm, you may find yourself not just doing more, but living better. Ancient Indian timekeeping isn't just a curiosity. It's a mirror, showing us that our modern obsession with time management is just one way of living. Imagine if you designed your day like the ancients, rising with the Brahma Muhurta, working in sacred blocks of focus, resting in cycles that matched your energy, and remembering that every blink is precious, every breath is sacred. That's not just history. That's wisdom for today. Thank you for journeying with us into the forgotten timelines of India. If you found this eye-opening, don't forget to like this video, share it with friends, and subscribe to The Time Tellers. Every new subscriber helps keep these stories alive. And remember, time is not just passing. Time is you, living,